It's not at all. This is the man we are celebrating. This is the prophet we are celebrating. Let us celebrate his life. Let us celebrate his journey so far. Think back. His journey so far. Let us celebrate it. You remember those? If at all you are just joining us, you might have read a lot about the prophet you are talking about. A lot you have read about him. When you take your time to observe the life, the track record of the prophet, you will know it's not a man you set a table and eating rice, dancing. No, it's not that kind of man. It's a man that would love to visit the needy, less privileged. His life is father to them, to orphan. His father to orphan, father to widow, husband to them. It is their prayer that sustain me, their support. The support of privilege, less privilege, the support of orphan, their support, their care, their prayer, their support. Physically challenged, their support. Their support. Their support. Sustain me. See, today, by the time we start praying, you see a lot of people that have been on the seabed will cry out, I'm free, I'm free. Anytime they pray, first, TV Joshua. So, those who have not received their miracle, they are out there. Reach them. Visit them. So, let us celebrate his life. Celebrate his journey so far. And celebrate his divine nature, because it's not a human but divine. What we are seeing every day can never happen through human but through divine. Let us celebrate. Don't forget, prophet is a partaker of the inheritance of the saints. Is a partaker of the inheritance of the saint. I want to say happy birthday once again. I want to see you sitting around the table with orphans. Eat with them, elderly. Give them a kiss. You have kissed so many people. You have been kissing. You know you are very good in kissing. So many. There is no day you don't kiss people. It's a culture. But these people you cannot reach. How many times you have kissed less privileged people? Tell me how many times you kiss an elderly people. Tell me how many times you give a kiss to the physical challenging people. Tell me how many times you kiss widow and widowers. Tell me. You give. It's a culture. Please kiss them. You can, in advance now. Can you begin to kiss them in advance? Give them a kiss. Thank you. To show that you cannot wait to give them what? I can hear you. Again? Okay, join me, kiss them in advance. Whom are you kissing? Your MD. Whom are you kissing? President. Whom are you kissing? The rich. Whom are you kissing? The head. Okay, let's give a kiss to less privileged, physically challenged, widow and widower, orphan. Give a kiss. Thank you. We can't wait to kiss. Thank you. Thank you. You know you cannot wait to kiss them. Good. So when you live here, and I'm going to dedicate my line this time. If you just call me from after the service and say, hello, I need prayer, I will look at you. What I want to hear from you, I'm with elderly people. They want to speak to you. I'm with the orphans. I'm with the widows. I'm with the widowers. I'm with them. This is what I want to hear. So I will dedicate my line throughout from today till next Friday for you. So for you, and I will make sure your call, I pick your call. So please, there's some of our elderly people, for many years, many of us are here, you, in one way or the other, you have accused some of our elderly witches or wizards. Please, it is time to reconcile. Witches or wizards. No. They are there to test our faith. They are not our enemy. If you are talking of witches and wizards, see me. Witches and wizards, do you know how many? How many on me? Attack are meant for our spiritual benefits. Attack are meant for our what? Spiritual benefits. So please, it is time to reconcile. So you have accused any of our mommy or daddy, elderly witches or wizards, or some of the gods, small gods, which you created by yourself, and you now put in the cupboard, and you are now worship. Is the one telling you this person is a witch, this one is a wizard? Please go back and say sorry, give a kiss, and put everything behind you. Put it behind you. Just put everything behind you. And it is opportunity now for you, for those you have not been greeting and they have not been greeting you. You say over your dead body, you never greet them. It's opportunity for reconciliation. Just go there, give them a call. Oh, how are you? I miss you. Long time. You say, who is on the line? I miss you. Keep saying, I miss you. Nobody, no, even Satan. If Satan here, I miss you. He want to listen to you. I miss you. Give a call to those whom you believe know over your dead body. You will never call them. You will never have anything to do with them. Give them a call. Please. If you can use this occasion to settle with your people you see as your enemy, people you have seen as your enemy, if you can use the occasion to settle, just give a call and greet. Sky will be your limit. If enemy can stop, they will stop. They will have stopped me. If enemy can stop people, I will have been stopped. They are there to test your faith. Testing or attack or challenging or situation you are talking about is beauty in our journey. beauty. There are many opportunities, those things you will have used to get there. Anytime there's trouble that disturb you, it is opportunity to be promoted. But instead, you think otherwise. So I know God has prepared you for this journey. After this service today, you can start doing the job on the phone. Make a phone call, make a phone call, make phone call, make a phone call before you leave the synagogue church. Begin to make a phone call to those people. And yes, make phone call, make phone call. God bless you. Thank you. I know viewers at home, they are listening to what you are saying, what you are talking about. Please, at home you have opportunity, as I'm talking, to begin to make a phone call. People you have not been speaking to for many years. For one reason or the other, please make a phone call. Make a phone call. And if it's too much for you to talk, you can send a text message. I love you. Later you call, you make a phone call. Hallelujah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is time now you begin to look into your divine nature. You are a spirit, but you don't know. Because you have body, you have stomach, you have hair, you can see. This is not the eye that monitoring your life. This eye does not, it does less. This is not the leg that taking you to your glory. It's another leg. This is not the eye that taking you to glory. It's another eyes of faith, which your divine carry. This one is physical eye. Your nature, human nature, carry this eye. Whatever this eye see must be examined, whether it's true or not. This eye, whatever it sees, must be examined by divine eyes, whether that eye sees the truth or not. For how long will you continue to depend on these eyes? Eye that will see something, and that thing need to be examined again, whether what you are saying is right or not. So if you continue to depend on this eye, it means you have a long way to go. And you also depend on these two legs. Anywhere he carry you to is where you believe. You have a long way to go. So it is time now you begin to celebrate your divine nature. Are you with me? This, your two eye, your hand. You think this hand is the one healing? When I stretch the hand and people check, it's not this hand that make people check. I'm only telling you, I'm talking to you. It's not even necessary for me to stretch it. I can just hold my hand and just talk. Jesus' name, and you start checking. But stretching hand to you is to tell you, look at me, I'm talking to you. Simple. It just say, you, be here. I'm only just pointing to you, I'm talking to you. Simple. It's not the hand. It's not the hand. If it is the hand, how can I be praying here and somebody write his poll on the Emmanuel TV will say he received healing when I was praying on Emmanuel TV? We ministers of God, we depend on this hand. We touch you, we touch you, touch. Are you here? Are you here? No, not your touch that heal. What of the people we pray on the screen and they receive healing at home? Why can't we touch them before they get healed? So it is divine nature, our divine nature. So it is time now you begin to, when you move, you know you are not only the person that is moving, someone is also following you. You're divine. So don't just move as if you move alone. Somebody is following you. Your monitor is following you, and it needs to be taken care of. You take care of him. Anywhere you want to talk, you know you are not alone. You need to say something that will be welcomed. So this is until we recognize this, then freedom comes. Total freedom. So this is why we are celebrating my divine nature. And my divine nature care for the needy. When you are caring for the needy, you are caring for your divine nature. You are caring for God. When you care for the less privileged, you are caring for God, caring for your divine nature. So rededicate yourself, please. I declare here I have not done enough. True, I give to needy, less privileged, orphan, but now I realize I have not done enough. So rise up, let him pray with you. Your love for one another is not enough. Your care for one another is not enough. And what is not done well is not done at all. What is not done well is not done at all. Open your lips and begin to cry to God. Give me the grace, Lord, to love one another. I want to be a cheerful giver. Cheerful giver. Cheerful giver. Cheerful giver. I want to be a cheerful giver. Give me the grace, Lord. Heart that love. Heart that care. heart that loves, heart that cares. I need you more.
I need you more and more. I need you more and more. I need you more and more, Jesus, every day. I need you more and more. I need you more and more. I need you more and more, Jesus, every day. Like the flower needs the rain, like the bird needs the wind, I need you more and more, Jesus, every day. I need you more and more. I need you more and more. Lord, I need you. Can't do without you, Jesus. I need more and more, Jesus, every day. I need you more and more. Can't do without you, Jesus. Can't live without your joy. More and more, Jesus, every day. Like the flower needs the rain, like the flower needs the rain, like the bird needs the wind. I need you more and more, Jesus, every day. Like the flower needs the rain, like the flower needs the rain, like the bird needs the wind. I need you more and more, Jesus, every day.
In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Lord Jesus, give us hearts that loves, heart that cares. In Jesus Christ's name. You may be seated. Heart that loves, heart that cares. Heart that loves. I want you to continue to meditate this. Heart that loves, heart that cares. I can hear you. This is what you need now. You might have been caring or loving, but not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Heart that cares, heart that loves. Heart that cares, heart that loves. In Jesus Christ's name. You know, let me draw your attention to something. If you are able to let go the one you have, and this comes from your heart, Jesus is ready to double it. Because you have not yet let go the little you have, just part out of it. Jesus will double it. And when you want to do that, not on condition, because the thought of our heart matter, the manner you give matter. But each time we want to give, you say, Jesus, this is the only one I have, and I don't have any other one. You say we should be care, and I want to care now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Jesus, this is the only one I have. And your servant TV Joshua said we should give. And I want to give just only one I have. I don't know what to eat tomorrow. And I'm giving it out. If you give it out, you may not find anything to eat tomorrow. Even next tomorrow. Because your utterances and the manner you give, you complain before giving it. You murmuring before giving it, despairing before giving it. You are giving it to yourself, not God. The one we can give to God through needy, the one you can give to God through less privilege, the one you can give to God through widow, the one you can give to God through widower, the one you can give to God through physically challenged is the one you give with all your heart, with smile, without murmuring, without complaining. And you give it, you are giving it to God, and God will bless you in abundance. Have you been doing that? No. You give with complaining. You give with murmuring. Always. You always complain when you want to give. Even maybe you have Thanksgiving you want to give now, tithe. You give it out. Even you don't need to talk. Once it's changed, you receive from conductor. Once it's changed, you receive from petrol station. Once it's changed, it's a way of saying change. And you receive change in return. You give change, you throw gift to the needy. The beggar, you right inside your vehicle, you are able to throw it to them. Come on, give dirty money, the one you cannot even keep to yourself. The used one, you will likely receive the same in return. If you sow wrong seed, you will reap wrong. You sow wrong seed, you will likely receive in return. We call it sacrifice. Open your dictionary and look at the meaning of sacrifice. Sacrifice is something that you must feel it, the pain after giving it. You must, it's not something you give and you will not feel. So also when you are giving something to God through less privilege, and you must feel it. You must feel it. So this is why the Bible demands for something we cherish. We must give something we cherish. Something our life depends on. We call it sacrifice. Because Abraham do all. Come on, Abraham. Huh? Look at what happened. That is just a good example of giving. Sacrifice. You must feel it. It is by faith that you can still stand and continue your life after giving. Without faith, you cannot continue. You will complain. Oh, no, why should I give this? It's no. What am I going to eat now? I don't know this thing. If I give it now, I don't know whether I will receive more. No. When you want to give something, without faith. Only by faith you can give something to the widower, less privileged, through them to God. We are giving them through them to God. You can't see God, but you give the less privilege. Through less privilege to God. It's God we are giving, but through them. It's God we are giving, through them. He has no hand but our hand to do his work. He has no leg but our leg to go where he wants to go. He has no mouth to explain himself how he was crucified, but our mouth to do that. Look at the war today. The war. The whole war today. Before now we'll say some section of the war. They'll say other Africa is the one facing that. It's not Africa alone, the whole war. The whole war, we are now seems to reap what we have sown. What we have sown is what we are reaping. There's nowhere to run to now. This is what I was telling Africa, you have to rise. Awake, nowhere to go. This aid you are expecting from Western world, from this world, from this, which aid? If they give you aid, they give you out of pain. It's not out of abundance. How will you continue to receive something out of pain? If you receive something out of pain, you receive pain. They too have their own body. Let them take care of themselves. Awake. Awake, Africa. You have many areas you can also help the Western world. Help too. As they help you, you help them. That is how to live good life. If that help comes from one side, that kind of help is not acceptable by God. The help that is acceptable by God is when I help you, the little you have, use it also to help me. It's acceptable. Reciprocate. The same thing greeting, no matter how big you are, even if you are the president of nation or secretary general, if a little boy greets you, good morning sir, secretary general must say, oh good morning my boy. That is reciprocate, good greet. But if the greet is just one-sided, good morning secretary general, and secretary general, that is not acceptable. So Africa, if they are helping you, you must also have something to help over there. This is why you cannot use this help you have been receiving for many years. You can't use it for anything because you value it not. The same thing relationship. If I'm your friend as a pastor and you are just a member and we become a friend and you are just on me, you must have an area you can help me. There are many places I cannot go, you also go there. I want to collect something there, you must be around to do that when I'm doing anything for you. But you are just there, I'm helping you, helping you, helping you, helping you. There's no area you help. That kind of help given to you may not be valuable or acceptable by God. Life is just like that. It's this. How are you? Fine. If I say how are you and you are not saying fine, that how are you is not acceptable by God. And it's good for God to accept everything we do. When God accepts what we do, it has value, it has result, it has solution. So this is area, my Africa. We got it wrong. Very, very wrong. $8 billion. Aid. billion pounds. Hey, billion, but we can't use it for anything because you too, you have not given your own support to them. In your little way, just little way, you receive it. What are you doing to help over there? So you should let us rise and wake and also give a help. As the help, let's help. This life for you. And those of us that have a friend, rich man, friend, big man, friend, president, friend, pastor, you can walk towards them, you can walk to, you can greet them. You must also be ready. Little. As they give your own little way. If you're a farmer, a rich man, you just go on the way, you get this big ram, the one you just get it. Say, oh, I'm giving you this. He has everything. But there's some certain things they don't have. You can't give them, you give them, they appreciate. So that is it. If not, someone who has been helping you, if there's any problem in future, you first of all be the first suspect. Because you have been collecting. Maybe he would think maybe the little time he is not giving you, you strike. Spiritually or physically, whatever problem that comes. So, and thank God you have a company that are so much. You think you are alone? You are not alone. You are not alone. You talk as someone who is not alone. Walk as someone who is not alone. Greet as someone who is not alone. This is life I live. This is the secret of my life. Tell me, Joshua, what is your secret? My secret is I walk as someone who is not alone. I talk like someone who is not alone. I greet like someone who is not alone. I sleep like someone who is not alone. Indeed, I'm not alone. Take note of that. When you begin to live, and who is my second? My divine man is purely spirit. What we are seeing now is body, but there is a spirit man here, on my side, here. Are you with me? Take note of that. Can you see the way I'm going? It's here. It's a spirit man. But this body is just a camouflage. You know, camouflage is a uniform soldier wear. When soldier wear a camouflage, you see the uniform. But the one inside is the one controlling the whole thing. So you have to less celebrating this body and celebrate the spirit man. Through him, you say, good morning, Jesus. If you say, good morning, Jesus, through him, you cannot, this body cannot go to Jesus straight. It's not possible. It is the land. You have to learn to go. It's through him. I say, good morning, sir. It will go through him, and through him, that go to Jesus. If there's a fault there, you have disconnected. So I want to agree that you are a spirit man. You are a spirit. You agree with me? If you say you are whom you are a Mr. TB Joshua, you honor TB Joshua than the Prophet TB Joshua, well, you are gone. Me, prophet. I honor prophet. When I say prophet, I mean the spirit. So when you know your divine nature is you, not even the body you are seeing, you begin to act like that, behave like that, smile like that. This is why the Bible says you can do all things. It says you can do all things through him. It's true. Who connected you? If your connection is wrong, you can't see Christ. If your connection is wrong, you can't see Christ. We say you meditate over and over. Over and over. You turn it over in your heart. Then the word will be connected, joined to the spirit. When it joined to the spirit, then you become born again. It must be joined to that spirit. That is, meditate and turn it over and over and over and over. Then the word join himself to who? To your spirit. That is spirit man, your spirit. And when he joined himself, then what happened? Yeah, declare. It is that journey now. And if the word has not joined himself to the spirit, it will remain in your memory. The word will remain in your memory. Memory, it's very important too. It's very important, but it must be an integral part, the word. To run you, to make you walk, to become your engine, your blood. Just like blood is your integral part, the blood in your body is an integral part. Just in the same way, the word of God must also become an integral part to become a blood, just as blood runs in your body. Blood is not in your memory. You are not keeping the blood there. But it's in your body. As you walk, you run. Just in the same way, the word of God must run. So, thank you. So we'll continue, but I will still remind you what I'm saying before the end of the service. So because it's a commission that you must go to the elderly, widow. Tomorrow may be too early. You see how weeks. You still have weeks more. Find time. Those places you have not been going in your village. There's many places you have not been going at all. Your grand. They say they are very tough there. You are afraid of witches and wizards. Yes, that is the place Jesus wants you to go this time. Yes. Yes. If you just go where you do go, you have not done anything. You have to go a place of risk. You don't need the power of God for a headache. Tablet can cure. But you need the power of God for a headache. Tablet cannot cure. If I'm talking, let us see your hand. Tell your neighbor, you don't need power of God for a situation doctor can cure. Tell your neighbor. Yes, you are sick. You are sick. You just get to the doctor. Doctor tested you, give you some tablet and you are okay. You need power of God for impossible situation, not possible situation. Your faith is for impossible situation, not possible situation. So many of you, you are a zero because you keep use the faith on possible situation. You have headache. You say, Jesus, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. As you are even digging your head, headache can just go. But by the time the headache is gone, you say, it's power of God that heal you. Hallelujah, I'm healed. But it's just normal stress, normal tension. You just need rest. You just need rest. And you allow yourself and rest, the headache is gone. Our faith is for impossible. Our faith. But today we miss it all. We don't know. We don't know the one that can kill us. I say we don't know today the one that can kill us because of fear. I say because of fear, you don't know the one that can lead you to grave. When you just have stomach plague. Ah, my God. There are many people that have done a lot of operation that they don't need to do operation at all. They just need take a water and rest, and the stomach pain is gone. But because of fear, they operated them. Operation has now become a toy, a game. You just allow your stomach. Yeah. So I say happy birthday once again. Because you have not been smiling. That's why I have to make you smile. You have been so frank for the past 20 minutes now. Happy birthday. I want you to smile. Yes, we are not going to celebrate the hardship or trouble or whatever. We want to celebrate progress. I want you, immediately you bless the elderly and you begin to bless them. I want God to raise your standard. I believe. When you bless 2 elderlies, God will now give you so much surplus blessing that you can next time you can bless 20 elderlies. Because this is God for you. This is God for you. When you give to 3 people from your heart, sincerely, and you mean it, because many times we don't mean what we are doing. That's why we complain. That's why we complain. After even we give that, we get back home and say, I have not given this to now, I will still have them. Now I have given it. What will I use now? Jesus, you say my mind, you have to give me this, because we don't mean it. We don't mean it. You should know that what you have is not for you only. What I have is not for me only. What you have is not for you alone. It's not for you alone. It's for you, your family, blessed, privileged, widow, widower, orphan. But you grab, the moment God gives you that blessing, you grab them. It's for you. It's for your family. You begin to buy them, enjoying, travel, everywhere. You are forgetting those people God give you this thing for. You have forgotten their own share. I repeat again. What you have is not for you alone. You are a messenger of God. send to the widower, send to the widow, send to less privileged, send to orphan, send to physically challenged, and send to you yourself too. So when God now give you, it's not for you alone. You take your own, the remaining one, give it to those, so that God can give you. Before it runs out, God can quickly double the blessing. But today you don't give. Even when you give just little. This is the challenge we are facing today. And let me share one message, one experience with you. Do you know the best time to give? When you are limited. When you have limited is the best time to give. When you have just small, I will not call it poor because no one is poor. When you have just small, let me give you a good example of having small. Just as you are coming to church today, you have only your transport. Only your transport to come to church. You don't have more. That is the best to give. Whatever you are able to part with there, just part with it. When you part with it and you take out of it, then that little limited one you have, you take out of it and give it to the needy and give it to people without complaining from your heart, and remain just nothing for you, then your faith will work. Miracle. But when you begin to have, you have so much. You have 3 cars, you have 1 car, you have more money in the bank, millions, trillions, a lot of money you have. It's difficult to give exact God wants you to give. If you want to give, you just give little out of it. And that little is big to needy. It's big thing to less privileged to them because they are hungry. But to God, God will say, look at you. Look at you. Out of this, you give this. Many, they don't have reward at the end. Because God knows that what you are giving is not right. And it's always difficult for us when we have so much, and we have just average or so much. It's always difficult for us to give the right thing out of that. We always give the one we don't need. The one we don't need. We don't give the one we need. We keep the one we need and give the one we don't need. But when we don't have, we have just little. Just a transport or your daily routine is the best time to give. So if you cannot give at the time you have limited, and you are now complaining that until you have B before you give, you can never give. So my people that claim you are very poor, you don't have enough, you don't have even transport home, you can't give. If you cannot give at that time, you can never give, even when you become rich. Because at the time we have limited, we know what it is to be poor. And those poor people, what they are going through, we feel it. Because we are just close to them. If you don't feel what they are feeling at that time, so when you are now become B, it will be difficult to give the right thing to them. So I want you from today to be a defender of the less privileged. Defender. If you are ready, let us see your hand. So when you get home, sometimes you may just park your car and walk to the bus stop and enter a commercial vehicle. Enter there, just this message, give it to the people that are sitting inside the vehicle. Say, oh my God, my people. You start talking about the need to give. The hardship all over the world today is as a result of stingy. Stingy. If what I have, I bless you with it, and you bless others with it, I mean, the world will be of wealth to live. And you just walk into the school, many schools are on your corridor of your houses. Just walk into the school and say you want to see the principal of the school. You say, can you just give me a register? If there's any children here, some of the children here that have been very difficult to pay their school fees, I just want to know them without prejudice. After you have seen the student, you can interview them on your own. Without even know, you don't want them to know where you come from. I don't want them to know where I come from. They show you 2, 3 students that have been very difficult for them to pay school fees. And you just pay the school fee. Where you come from, don't worry about that. You just walk away. They will say to themselves, angel has come to our school. And indeed, you are an angel. They will say to themselves, who came to their school? Angel. They say, by the time they look around, they could not find you. They look, where? We can't find the man. Where is the man? Where is the woman? They will start discussing among themselves that, it's real. Angel came to our school today. He just walked in and paid some money, huge money. And we just to collect it, we can't find him. And indeed, you're an angel of God. That is the life you should live. You are an angel of God. Angel of God. That give love of God. Say, I'm an angel of God. That give love of God. Kindness of God. Goodness of God. Goodness of God. Humility. Faithfulness. And I'm an angel of God. Tell your neighbor, be bold to say, I'm an angel of God. That is it. We don't wait where we have. You want them to know you. And you are an angel. After giving, you give your phone number, you give the day, you say, I will come next week. Indeed, we are there next week. That is the angel of Satan. Because you are looking for reward. You are an angel of God. Angel of God. You remember the message I preached last 2-3 weeks. It's simple, even in our house of God. It's simple to eradicate corruption in the house of God. The people want to give. They want to be noticed. But you, man of God, if you are not interested of notice anyone, it's God they are giving. Drop it there, give it to God. They will not give. Notice is their reward. Yes. To notice them, that is their reward. Their reward is not God. And God is the rewarder of everything. It's the rewarder, it's our rewarder. So, you are an angel of God. Why you are an angel? You are an angel that gives love of God. Kindness of God. When you go, you give kindness, goodness, care of God. You are an angel. And you don't need to wait there. After giving it, you want to wait there. No, there are many people you need to give. God wants to send you to the whole world. If you are ready, not your local government, not your local area, all over the world, He wants to send you if you are ready. So you should be ready.